Hi, I'm Margaret Reynolds from Breakthrough Masters Unlimited, and today we're answering the question, what are the top 3 mistakes in strategic planning that you cannot afford to make? So, little drum roll please, we're going to start with number 3. The third thing that you can't afford to do is to not have good data. Data is the foundation of all the other decisions that you're going to make. The quality of your work is highly dependent on the quality of your data. Now, many folks look at all the data that they accumulate on a regular basis, but they tend to be operating or financial in nature, and very little is from the external marketplace. But the truth is, it's that external data, the market intelligence, where your hidden opportunities for growth are, which are the things that really are important when you're starting to embrace strategic development. So you have to start with good data. The second issue that companies often have is that they start with where they already are. How many times have you started strategic planning by asking the question, how do we get better? Unfortunately, that's the wrong question, because what that says is you're assuming that everything you're already doing is right, and all you're going to be doing is expanding on it, adding to it. The better question is, what is our company's potential? Now that you have this huge bank of data, that's market information, that's what I call outside-in thinking, looking at the outside and their view of your organization and where you can go and what you can do, you have a lot more choices. And so you have to really think about what's the potential of our organization? What could we do based on our capabilities and our market's permission, rather than just how do we get better at what we already do? The first one, number 1 in our big drum roll here is no strategy. That's right, no strategy in the strategic plan. I have to tell you that at least half of the strategic plans I see do not have a strategy. What they have is a list of activities, good activities, important activities, their objectives, and they may even have financial measures or other metrics associated with them, but it's not a strategy. A strategy is one concept. It's a single concept that's overarching across the entire organization, and it defines the question of how we will win. And if you don't have that kind of cohesive strategy, then chances are your organization is going to show symptoms of internal competition, battling it out at budget time, departments pulling in opposite directions and creating challenges for each other. And those are the kinds of things that happen in an organization that doesn't really have a strategy. So make sure that you have great data. Make sure that you are asking what the potential of your organization is. And finally, make sure you do have that single overarching concept that drives your organization in a united, aligned way going forward. And you'll have great success.